Hello everybody, and welcome to the 3D Chaos League 2024 Qualifiers. My name is Speny, and I'm so excited to be joining you on this adventure. I have the qualifiers here. The main tournament, of course, will be probably in between 24 and 25. We've got not much of 2024 left, but that doesn't really matter. We have qualifier events to go through here. We've got the Glacier Rush to start us off with some test teams to show us how it's done. Not too much to it, though. It is a dash down a massive sheet of ice to start us off. Just about as simple as you can get. And we start us off with Group A, the Starlight Crusaders, Team Lemonade, Crystal Fish, and the Sub-Zeros. And that is the Sub-Zeros getting out to a lead, I believe. Fantastic run from them. Good start for them for this qualifier. A sub 4 seconds. Team Lemonade in second, just behind Crystal Fish and the Starlight Crusaders at the back. Now the green guys, the Frozen Fruits, the Chocolate Milks, and Cookie Candy here. That is a good start for Cookie Candy, but look at that top lane from the green guys. Very good run there. Ooh, not a good run from the Chocolate Milks. Yes. Yes, turns out, pretty close there between Cookie Candy and the Frozen Fruits. But the green guys on the top finding a faster path. Chocolate Milk's absolutely nowhere. As we head into the third group, the Terrifying Tigers, the Alpha Autocrats, Neon Lights, and the Union of Fire. That rebrand that we had in the draw. And it looks like they will do all right here. What is that, the Neon Lights? No, the Alpha Autocrats taking that. Neon Lights second, Union of Fire third, Terrifying Tigers. Oh, that was very slow. Not another team doing a sub 3 second run. The Sub-Zeros were the only ones to do so that will be a win for the Sub-Zeros. Team Lemonade and the green guys taking up that Group A podium for the Glacier Rush. As we head into Group B, Grass Creatures, Team Life, Timekeepers, and the Trifastics, who will take the win in this heat. Strong run from them. Who was that got second? I think it was Team Life. A battle of the cat's eye teams there. Trifastics coming out on top here. Grass Creatures taking up the rear. A sub 4 second time from Trifastics. That is good. This is a very, very nice looking course. The Gold Spiders, the Shy Shadows, Quackimonium, and the Punkers are going down. And it looks like the Shy Shadows will take it. Punkers look like they're going to get second. Let's see how that played out. Quackimonium. Oh, no, sorry. The Punkers falling to the back? No, I believe that was Quackimonium falling to the back. Possible error there in the edit, but that is fine. We head into the next heat. Zombies, Midnight Crossers, Blue Snakes, and the Tidal Enchanters, who will come last in this race. Yeah, Blue Snakes will... Oh, actually, no. The Tidal Enchanters might just barely beat out the Zombies. They do. Their reserve member by a 100th of a second, but the Blue Snakes, another sub 4 second time. They will beat the Trifastics to a Group B gold. 15 points to the Blue Snakes. Trifastics on the podium as well as we head into the next event. Shy Shadows joined them with those 10 points. Now, the next event that these groups will face, the Avalanche Roll. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know what block pushing is, and this is rather similar to that. Except instead of blocks, it is balls, the big glacier balls that the teams will push down the course, and they will try to have their glacier ball finish first as we start off with the Crystal Fish and the Alpha Autocrats, as you can essentially sort of have an idea of how it works. The teams will push the balls, and the strength of the push will determine the speed of their glacier ball down the track, and the timer will stop when the glacier hits the bottom. So a good push will give you a good start, but there is no telling how it will go after that. Green guys in the Union of Fire in our second heat of Group A. Strong push from the green guys, and that was a phenomenal run. The Union of Fire had nothing for it. Two of their marbles getting stuck back on the course, but that does not matter. The only time that matters is the time of the glacier ball. Neon Lights and the Terrifying Tigers. Neon Lights, first team to the ball, but it looked much stronger at the halfway point for the Terrifying Tigers. And then in the end, a photo finish. Let's have a look. Being the first to the balls does not always mean the best push. Look at that. First, the Neon Lights had the lead. Terrifying Tigers had it in the second half, and it almost came to a podium finish, which I believe the Neon Lights might have taken. As we head into the next heat, the Sub-Zeros and the Frozen Fruits straight into it. The Sub-Zeros hit first, but the Frozen Fruits get faster down the ramp. Frozen Fruits taking the win here in this heat. Second and third for them both. Solid runs. See, seems like for a good run, you want to get as close to that 4-second mark as possible. Chocolate Milks and Team Lemonade. Both of these teams having mediocre first events. They want to improve here, and that looked even for both of them. Chocolate Milks losing a marble there. Ooh, one of them getting pushed back very far. And it won't be too great for either of them. The Team Lemonade will barely take the win, but neither of them placing in the top half so far. With Cookie Candy and the Starlight Crusaders rounding us off for Group A. Strong push for the Starlight Crusaders. Look at that across the line. Cookie Candy not having much for it. They had the earlier push. Oh, hang on a minute. Both of those times were dreadful, actually. That will be last and second to last out of the entire event. Well, something definitely went fairly wrong there. But it will be the Green Guys, the Frozen Fruits, and the Sub-Zeros on that podium. Green Guys and Sub-Zeros with back-to-back podiums, so they will stand well on the top of Group A at the halfway point. The Blue Snakes and the Quackimonium will get us started in Group B, and the Blue Snakes on the top lane getting a good push. Quackimonium, not much for it, but let's see the times. 4.6 to 4.7. I'm not quite sure either of those times will play for a win. But we get into the next heat. The Trifastics and Team Life. Another battle of the cat's eyes, but Team Life is going to get it this time. Trifastics had one over them in the Glacier Rush. But Team Life with a 4-5. Ooh, and the Trifastics actually going better as well. That heat overall better than the first heat. As the Shy Shadows and the Midnight Crossers come in for Heat 3. Good push on top from the Shy Shadows, and they will hold it. Midnight Crossers, not much for it. Oh, and it will be the lead overall for the Shy Shadows. 4-5-0, new benchmark for the other teams, such as the Tidal Enchanters and the Timekeepers on the bottom lane. Good push from the Timekeepers on the bottom. Tidal Enchanters keep it close, but still a loss. And neither of those runs looked particularly fast. Actually, the Timekeepers was all right, but the Tidal Enchanters, that is not going to be fighting for a top half, I don't think. Grass Creatures and the Golden Spiders now. Who's going to hit first? That top lane seems to hit first quite often, but that does not determine the outcome. As we can see here, the Golden Spiders with a better push. 4-7 to 4-7-7. A lot of sevens in there. But neither of them finished 7 provisionally. Heat 6. Final heat of Group B. The Punkers and the Zombies. Punkers hit first. The Zombies get close, but the Punkers Glacier Ball picks up speed quicker, and they will win that heat. And that is a provisional podium. Actually, no, that is a podium for the Punkers with a 4-5-5. Punkers on the podium, Zombies just barely missing out of the top half there. Shy Shadows with back-to-back podiums, similar to what we saw in Group A, so they will lead Group B after the halfway point. As we go into a fan-favorite event, the Halfpipe. A very interesting event. Halfpipe, of course, being similar in some ways to the Funnel Endurance event, where you want to stay in the Halfpipe for as long as possible. Starlight Crusaders and the Crystal Fish will show us off here. They go down the ramp, crash into the wall, and then you want to keep that side-to-side momentum going and try to gain as little downward momentum as possible. And it looks like it's going well for both of them here, actually. I think maybe the Crystal Fish had it. Yes, they did. 38-4 to the Crystal Fish. 36-2 to the Starlight Crusaders. Strong runs for both of them. Let's see how it holds out. Chocolate Milks and the Union of Fire in Heat 2. Ooh, not strong push off the wall, and it's going to hurt the Chocolate Milks especially. They barely keep the Union of Fire from giving them a washout, but that is a dominant win and possibly the lead overall for the Union of Fire, because no, it's not. That is neither of them going better than either of the first heat. And that is not what you want, regardless of whether you win or not. That, oh my goodness! Chaos on the half-pipe course. One of the ice sheets coming right up with a strong gust of wind out of nowhere. Possibly bamboozling some of these teams, but it looks like maybe the green guys are sorting it out. A bit better than the Alpha Autocrats did. Oh no, they both had a bit of an issue there. 31 and 29 even. Somehow we are just getting worse and worse here. But here in Heat 4, we have, what is that? Ooh, that actually looked like a solid start from Cookie Candy there. And look at that Team Watermelon. They're picking up too much speed. They're overtaking it. They're catching. That was not good for Team Lemonade. Cookie Candy, though, with a decent run. Finally, we see a reasonable run from Cookie Candy that does not just take straight last. As we head into Heat 5, Terrifying Tigers and the Sub-Zeros. Who's it a good start for the Sub-Zeros? Terrifying Tigers, they were picking up speed. They managed to slow it down, though. And no! They've gotten stuck on the course. What is happening in Group A for the halfpipe? One of the Terrifying Tigers was getting stuck on the halfpipe. Didn't even know that was possible. And that'll be a DNF for them, and that will hurt them. It's not quite going to be dead last, but second to last is not much better. Sub-Zeros with a decent run. They will be well in the mid-pack there. Final heat of Group A, Neon Lights and the Frozen Fruits. Ooh, it was a good start for the Frozen Fruits, but they bounced off the back wall and picked up too much speed, and now it looks like the Neon Lights might take this. Look at that, slow down to the bottom. It'll definitely be a Neon Lights heat win. How will it be overall? 6, barely top half. So interesting, the very first heat will take 1 and 2. No one except for maybe the Union of Fire got even remotely close. Starlight Crusaders fans very happy. And unfortunately, in between Group A and B of this event, we had a sudden rainfall that was not forecasted, which made a track change needed. So the times for Group B may be slightly different to Group A, and maybe the track will look a bit different too, but it will not affect any of the teams in Group B, so there's no real bias, so it doesn't really matter. They will still be a half-pipe, and it will still be crazy. 27-9, so yes, as you can see, times will be slower, but it will still be very interesting as we head into Quack-Ammonium and Team Life here. Oh, what's that? Team Life falling off the course. Meanwhile, Quack-Ammonium go all the way to the top, but they start to pick up too much speed. They catch well up, but still, it will be a dominant win for Quack-Ammonium. Fans very happy about that. Look at that. One of those marbles going all the way to the top, even too high, but they bounce off that back wall. But it won't be enough for first overall. Team Life, meanwhile, taking up the rear. Shy Shadows and Tidal Enchanters here. Ligue and Group Tidal Enchanters need this one. They have had 2 bottom halves so far, and it's not going to go well for them. This is horrible, actually. One of them finds a way to slow down a little bit. Did that salvage enough time? It certainly will not beat the Shy Shadows. Let's have a look here. 5th and 4th, respectively. I'm not too sure about that for the Tidal Enchanters. They're going to need a good last event as we head into the Trifastics and the Midnight Crossers. Bouncing off the wall. Midnight Crossers have one go up, and it doesn't bounce off the back wall. Look at this marble back here. Everyone has finished, and that Midnight Crosser barely even halfway down the course. Take a bow, that marble. The Midnight Crossers will take a win in this heat. And dare I say, will it be in the lead overall? Yes! 31, the first Group B above 30 seconds. Fantastic run from that fourth marble. Now, can any of these other teams keep up with that? Timekeepers and Golden Spiders, they have seen arguably the best run. Ooh, Golden Spiders gave it a try, but they bounced off the back wall, finding a way to slow themselves down. Timekeepers can't really have much for it. That'll be a win for the Golden Spiders, but how was that overall? Look at that, great bounces. If that Golden Spider had just avoided the back wall, that could have been Midnight Crossers worthy. But 5th and 8th, so neither of the runs particularly special. Golden Spiders up in the top half provisionally. As with our final heat, Blue Snakes and the Zombies. Can anyone match the Midnight Crossers? The Zombies are looking good, but neither of them went too high. This will not be a great run for either team. But the Zombies will at least take the win, 9th and 11th respectively. No, indeed. Slow from them both, or should I say fast from them both. That'll be a Midnight Crossers win. Grass Creatures and Quack-Ammonium on the podium as well. Fantastic run there from the Midnight Crossers. Ooh, and they definitely needed that after a poor Avalanche roll. As we head, final qualifying event. This is for all the marbles. Pun may be intended. And how this will work is the marbles will go down the funnel into the chute, and then they will be shot up the mountain through this accelerator, and the height that they get will determine their distance. Now, of course, as you may be able to tell, that the heats of 4 might make this a bit interesting because the marbles do not have lanes, meaning they can go up the mountain and then come crashing down into their fellow, well, I wouldn't say fellow, but into their opponents. Let's have a look and see if any of these example runs give us an example of what I'm talking about. So the marbles will go up, and they might be able to come back down into their opponent's way and hinder them. We'll have to see if any teams try and put that into practice in the actual runs. As we go into Group A, Heat 1. Terrifying Tigers, Neon Lights, Team Lemonade, and Cookie Candy. Who will be the first into the chute? That seems to be the best place to go because you have no one in front of you. Oh, wow, what a run from the Neon Lights there. Terrifying Tigers, they hit Team Lemonade. And I think Cookie Candy also got affected as well. Look at that. Here come the Terrifying Tigers. They get a decent distance, and bam! Look at that. Team Lemonade and Cookie Candy got hit by the Terrifying Tigers, and that is what I was talking about. Some of the teams that go earlier can try and hinder their opponents coming back down. That is a strategy that is allowed. We have the Frozen Fruits, the Crystal Fish, Union of Fire, and the Green Guys. Who was that? Was that Union of Fire? There go the Green Guys. That was all right. I don't think we had any affected by the any hindrance from coming back down. Ooh, Crystal Fish was not too great a run. The Frozen Fruits will take it on the top. Oh, actually, no, what was I talking about? What a hit there. Ouch. That looked like a Crystal Fish marble getting absolutely taken out. Well, I'm hearing that they are all right, even though that looked like it might have hurt. Anyway, we are straight into Heat 3. This is going by very quickly. Sub-Zeros, Alpha Autocrats, Starlight Crusaders, and the Chocolate Milks. And I don't think anyone got affected in that one by the marbles coming back down. Although I was wrong in Heat 2. And no, everyone with a solid run there. But look at this, the Chocolate Milks. Great run from them, and they desperately needed that. They were not very high up in the overall for Group A. And that is it for Group A. Neon Lights, Chocolate Milks, Sub-Zeros. I'm pretty sure they will definitely be in. But let us see. That is the end of Group A. Who has qualified for the main league in this group? The Sub-Zeros have done it with 3 podiums, followed by the Green Guys, the Neon Lights, the Crystal Fish, the Frozen Fruits, and the Union of Fire. They will qualify for the primary division from the A-League. As we now head straight into the B-League, we are not quite done yet. We have 12 more teams that are trying their best. Midnight Crossers, Trifastics, Golden Spiders, and the Timekeepers in this one. Who's going to fall down first? It looks like the Midnight Crossers were down first. Oh, we have a couple of poor runs there. I believe the Timekeepers or the Golden Spiders did really well right at the end there. It was the Golden Spiders. Ooh, wow. Big hit there. I believe the Timekeepers came crashing into the Midnight Crossers there. Not great for the Timekeepers. Will that affect them? We are straight into Heat 2. Blue Snakes, Grass Creatures, Tidal Enchanters, and Quackimonium here. First one down is the Grass Creatures. Quackimonium there. The Blue Snakes up. Oh, and the Tidal Enchanters came into contact with someone immediately. Tidal Enchanters went absolutely nowhere. And that will be it for them. No qualification for the 7 Seas rebranded team. Unfortunate, as we have one more heat. The Shy Shadows, Team Life, the Punkers, and the Zombies will round off our qualifying for the 2024 qualifiers. The Punkers get stuck up there. A half-decent run. Shy Shadows, very good. Zombies, not too bad. And a fantastic run from Team Life to finish us off. That might have been the best run that we have seen over both groups. That 1:07.6, a definite win in mountain climbing for Group B, and it might even be qualification for them. Let's have a look. Look at that. Great run, almost to the tippy top for Team Life. Team Life, Golden Spiders, and the Midnight Crossers take the podium in this final event. Tidal Enchanters down there in last. That's them done. As we see some highlights from Group B, let us find out who has qualified in Group B for the primary division. And the Shy Shadows have done it. And they get joined by Team Life, the Midnight Crossers, the Punkers, the Golden Spiders, and the Blue Snakes. And there are the 12 teams that will be joining your auto qualifiers for the primary division of the 3D Chaos League 2024. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the friendly round.